Good morning and happy Saturday. Today is going to be a different sort of weekend day, sort of like last Saturday. I'm going to do today in 3 parts. Part 1 is going to be a little bit of training to get to my weight loss goals of about 3 to 6 kilos in a month. And the second part will be my book. I need to do a copy edit. I've been sent a copy edit. I need to send it back to them, and then it's going to be sent off to the designers, and that's pretty exciting. So basically I have to read through everything, and I'll go through that when I get to that today. And then later today, of course, I need family time. So I'm just trying to squeeze in these 2 things quick and fast and get as much done. So efficiency is key, so I can spend time with my family. So wish me luck. I feel like I've just walked into Silent Hill. Luckily, I don't need a nurse.
Give me one more. Easy, man. Go on then, go for it. Gotta make it. Full stretch, come on, give me 3 more, let's go. Work it. 2 more, brother. Last one, big one. Good. Yeah. Oh, it's supposed to be hard, man, that's the fun of it. Let's go. Put head back. There we go, beautiful. 2. Perfect, transfer swing 'em, nice control. Perfect, that's what we want. Your left arm, get your left arm straight. There we go, hold it. It's easy, man, it's easy. There's no weight there, come on. No weight, come on. Straight up. You got 15 seconds, go. Yes, hold that.
Big thanks, Kirk. Once again, I'll see you next week.
Every time, my friend.
All right, tip of the week. Give us something.
Tip of the week.
People who want to do this sort of thing, give them.
All right, tip of the week. If you want to get started and you're really struggling to get started, the tip's going to sound really silly, but just get started. Yeah. So a lot of people always wait for like the perfect time, the perfect program. Everyone waits for a Monday or the first of the month because for some reason that's a better day. I don't know why. But my tip is if you want to get into it, just do it.
Right now.
Yeah, just right now. That's the tip of everything. Do everything right now.
Thanks, man. I'll see you next week.
Anytime, my friend.
Cool. I kept a smiling face when I said goodbye to Kirk, but I feel like throwing up and I'm extremely dizzy. I'm gonna try and push past this because I gotta go home, have a shower, and then I only have about 3 hours to work on my book, which has a deadline for what I'm working on sometime in the next week. So suck it up, princess. Time to get to work. Fortunately, after about half an hour of driving, grabbing a coffee, resting, the sick, terrible feelings went away. So I actually feel really good now after that. Like I feel really light and good. So it's great. So now I'm back at home. The wife and Mini Jazza are out at the playground still. So I have at least an hour, and if he comes back and is asleep, I might have another couple of hours. So at the moment, I got my salad, I got my marker and sticky notes, and my copy edit book. So this is the manuscript for my how to draw book. It's on character design, and it's still obviously work in progress. And at the moment, the stage is I'm going to be reading through this and just making sure that everything is hunky-dory, basically. So I've written the manuscript, sent them all the draft artwork and half of the finished artwork. They've gone through and done edits for making it fit and work as well as they see fit, and then they send it back to me, and my process now is to read through all of this and just to make sure that it's still communicating everything I want to communicate. So they're publishing my book and my lessons, but they do sort of try and change it to make it work best as possible as far as publishing and design goes. So now I've got to take those changes and just make sure it still fits the lessons I was trying to make. So like they may have cut 1 or 2 things or added 1 or 2 things that may or may not fit inside the way I would want to teach something. So basically I've just got to read my book, but very carefully, and take notes and then send back my feedback, and then we go from there. But yeah, no, it's good. I've got a nice quiet place to myself, and I'm looking forward to getting into this. Whenever I get to another stage, I know it's a deadline, so there's a little bit of pressure, but at the same time, it's so exciting and satisfying to be holding this home printed manuscript of my upcoming How to Draw book in my hands and read through it and send it back ready for the next stage. It's so cool. Man, yeah. Every time I get to a stage like this, 12-year-old me is buzzing with excitement, because 12-year-old me wanted to make a How to Draw book and actually tried to make one, So now I'm actually making one, but this is 27-year-old me. Just took a little longer than I expected at the time. I'm about 20 minutes in and I just noticed that this is how I'm naturally setting up my workspace and realizing that I'm just a little bit OCD. Such neat parallel lines. Ooh. Someone woke up from their midday nap. So I'm about halfway through my book stuff. I'm really enjoying it. It's fun because like I'm reading it as 12-year-old me and I genuinely feel like this would have been one of my favorite how to draw books, which is a really good feeling. Like I don't mean that to sound egotistical, but it's just so exciting and exactly the type of book I would have loved. So like that's just a really nice feeling. But anyways, I'm going to put that aside for now. For the rest of the day, we're going to go have some fun, aren't we, Bubba? We're going to go to the shops and go for wonders and for a light lunch. Let's go.
Oh, thank you, matey. You think that's the card, don't you? I'll
It's
just get
close.
the machine.
Ready?
Look,
It's this
see, it's
one.
this one, sweetie.
You get it? And
Oh,
Good boy.
Good boy. You're going to have to leave it in there, sweetie.
where you can take the card. Good boy. He's a very independent young man. We went and had a nice lunch, that was fun. And just then I ran into my high school English teacher who didn't recognise me. She thought it was my older brother because I used to be chubby and my older brother wasn't chubby, so that was fun. It was good to see her again. What are you reading? What's that book? It looks like a nice book. Oh, I love my dad, isn't that nice? That's a nice book. Have a look inside. Are you reading with Mr. Foxy?
I'm Mr. Foxy.
Oh, big cuddle. Oh, you like the song? Yeah, it's dance time. Yeah. Chicken soup for dinner tonight. Yum yum. I'm gonna wrap up today, so we'll end it there. I actually have to head into the office at 9 to do some work on the website to try and resolve some of these issues that we had yesterday, so hopefully that goes well. So special thanks to Jimmy for helping me out with that. Fingers crossed that that goes well. Quick question for today comes from Invendil, who asks, why don't I just learn to code? My brain doesn't like it. It's sort of like reading music to me. It's like, I don't know, it's uncomfortable for my way of learning. I kind of am selfish in that I sort of do what I enjoy, and I enjoy art, whereas the code and all that stuff, like it makes sense to me, maths makes sense to me, I just hate it and it frustrates me. So anyways, thanks for watching today guys, have a good one, I'll see you tomorrow.